CTB G7, what's good?
You know what the business is. My bad.
Now you good? Let's go.
Hey, I'm on that big gator shit. Fucking nigga, let their mama love me. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Now we here in New Orleans, man.
Yeah.
We here in New Orleans, and you know, I came down, and a lot of people are mentioning your name right now. How does that feel?
Hey, that feel good. You remember, I've been making a lot of noise. So fuck, they should be saying my name. I need a lot more people saying it though.
Yeah. Now you're only 19 years old.
Only 19.
Okay. Born and raised from New Orleans, or?
Lutcher.
Okay.
You know, Lutcher. I'm from Lutcher, raised in Lutcher, everything Lutcher.
Yeah. Now, when I look on the map, it's like in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
What do you feel like the most influence comes from your city? Is it New Orleans, or is it a little bit of both?
It's a little bit of both, but fuck, kind of mostly BR.
So more influenced by BR.
Yeah.
Is it because BR's music scene is kind of more hot right now, or it always been like that?
It always been like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Now,
like New Orleans had too, but you know, BR, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the biggest the hottest shit coming from.
That's
right
where
now.
everything coming from.
Yeah. Now what was it like growing up in your city?
Man, fuck. Man, we used to be chilling. It wasn't really like nothing, you know, running around every day shit. You know, we used to steal bikes and shit. Fuck off. Play football, basketball and shit. You know, that's everyday life. I'll write a little music every now and then. You know what I mean? I was still young around the time, you know?
Yeah. So was it a struggle? Was it cool? Did you grow up with your mom and dad? Like, what was it like?
Fuck, I grew up with my mama. I had my daddy, but fuck, I ain't really had, you know. I grew up with my mama. I was living with my mama. Really. It wasn't like a struggle. I could say, like, it was a struggle for me. But like, my people wasn't struggling, but you know, I ain't asked them for nothing. I want to get everything by myself. So, you know, it's like a struggle for me.
Yeah. Were you not growing up with your father? Did that affect you anyway?
No. Fuck, it's cool. It's just, you know, you learn how to be a man on your own.
Yeah.
You feel me? Fuck, he was there, but you know, he wasn't, he wasn't wrong, like, you know, talking about.
Yeah. Now, did you graduate high school on time?
No, I didn't. I got put out.
You got kicked out?
Yeah, I got put out. Nigga said I put a rod to their head in the bathroom.
What?
Yeah, man, nigga lied on me like that.
So somebody snitched and said you put a gun to their head in the bathroom.
Yeah.
During school.
During school. They ain't told to the next day. I got expelled on a Saturday. Facts.
You got expelled on your day off.
On a Saturday. How you get expelled on the weekend? I ain't never saw that before, dog. Like, that shit crazy.
What grade was this?
Man, that was 11th grade, starting of 11th grade. Yeah. That's fucked up.
Did they try to, like, put the police in your life over that situation?
I went to jail behind it and everything. I sat in jail for about a week, I think so. Then I went straight to boot camp.
Now talk about the boot camp.
They shipped me out to YCP. My mama sent me to YCP because the people put me out of school and shit. They handled that situation bad. So I went to YCP for the 5.5 months. I got everything now. You remember, graduated from YCP. I was writing buku music in YCP. Like, I had buku notepads, like 2, 3 of them. Buku notepads in YCP. Came home, started fucking with my rapping shit way more than I was fucking with it before. Feel me? I was really getting serious about this shit. I just think the people turned my life a whole 360, you hear me? I was gonna be playing basketball or some shit. Rapping still, but you know, playing basketball. But fuck, the people 360 my shit. Some of the boot camp, basically.
Right. So how old were you when the alleged gun situation happened? 17?
17.
So you went, that's kind of like changed your life a little bit. Because you got kicked out of school and then you start taking music seriously. Okay, so you're writing music while you're in boot camp.
I'm writing music, like I was writing music through like my whole school period, but like when they kicked me out, I'm like, man, fuck, that's just giving me more shit to talk about. Like, this real life helps. Like, I'm talking about real life helps. This more shit every day. Like, they fucking over me. I've been into it with the people, dog. They don't like me.
All right.
Fuck, they don't like me.
Yeah. So when you go to boot camp, you have no music out for real?
I only had, let me see. I probably had some shit on SoundCloud, my old shit. Like, I got like Cry For You. That bitch got like 5,000. I did on that Untouchable beat. I did that beat. That bitch got like 2,000, 3,000. I got like a couple songs on SoundCloud that did some numbers. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of that.
All right. So you get out of boot camp. Do you ever run into the guy who said you put the gun to his head?
And he didn't want to see me. I ain't see him after that. I swear to God. I swear to God.
How's your mom reacting to you, you know, when the school calls your mom and like, yo, your son just put a gun to somebody's head. How's your mom react to that?
My mom was flashing on them people. Like how he did it. Like, where the proof at? You expel him on a Saturday. Like, I ain't never saw that happen. Like, she was mad. I was mad. I ain't even, the Friday, he told that Friday, they were looking for me, supposedly, that Friday, but I stayed home. I didn't go to school. So they caught somebody else with a gun at school and still expelled me.
So it was no proof at all.
No
just
proof at all. Just word of mouth. That's the story of my life. I swear to God, word of mouth. And I put that on my next mixtape because I've been to jail for word of mouth. Second degree murder, word of mouth.
Yeah. So how many times have you been to jail in your life?
Let me see. Probably about 4, 5 times. Probably more than that, but on my hand 4, 5 times. Because I went to jail 3 times in 1 month.
Were they all serious or they the little tic-tac shit?
Little tic-tac shit, you know, little gun charges and shit, but that murder shit was my more serious charge.
So, and that was the school shit, right? The alleged bathroom situation? Yeah, no, they charged you for that was a different case.
That's a different case. I got second degree murder for a different case. Me and 4 my other friend, my other family members, you feel me? There was 5 of us on this one charge.
Okay.
All of us came home. That's June 17th. It just made a year that we've been home.
Okay.
And I've been blowing. When I came home June 17th, I went to the studio about 3 days after, you hear me? I dropped 3 songs. Animosity was in the lineup. I did not know that Animosity was gonna be the one. My brother back that DJ, he like, yeah. He like, yeah, Animosity? Boy, that's a hit. You hear me? We shot that bitch in the hotel, you know. My cameraman like, turn up. I'm like, bitch, I'm doing all I could. I just come home. I'm doing all I could, you know. Sure enough, we dropped that bitch. That bitch going up, everybody reporting it. I'm like, damn, boy, look at that bitch. Boy, before you look at that, look, that bitch at 45, 50. Boy, I'm like, boy, that bitch at 60, 65. Boy, that bitch at 75. I say, oh yeah, I'm finna push it to 90. Man, sure enough, that bitch got 90. That bitch at 91 right now, going up. Animosity. That's my hot song, the one that got everything popping. Like, yeah, who that boy is? Like, yeah, that boy, yeah.
So last year you beat a murder, right? Well, what was it this year? You said you beat a murder?
Last year I beat the murder. We came home.
But it's been a year last month.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit? Like, what were you accused of, or?
I was accused of killing a man.
Yeah, and it was 4 of y'all that went.
It was 4 of us that went to jail. I mean, 5 of us.
Okay.
Me and 4 others.
Yeah.
My little cousin, my other cousin, my other cousin, and my other cousin.
Yeah. And I can only imagine they try to pin y'all against each other, right?
Yeah, but if nobody don't know nothing, everybody coming home.
Yeah. Nobody
didn't know nothing. Yeah. And the shit was crazy. You know, they had dirty shit towards us.
Yeah.
Like, they were trying to be dirty towards us. But, you know, it's all good, you know, because we're going to prevail always.
Did you have a warrant out for your arrest for that situation, or you had to kind of like turn yourself in?
I had a warrant out for my arrest. They got everybody before me. Before me, it was me and DMG doing it. You hear me? That they got last. I turned myself in. Then he went and turned himself in.
Yeah.
And if you go look at the Fed Up video, my video on YouTube, you're gonna see the paper with the charges on them. Like, you know, the state versus Tyke Clayton. Then you gonna see that in that video.
When the warrant was out for your arrest, did you feel like, damn, like my life kind of like over? Was it any doubt, or?
No, it wasn't no doubt. I knew if you ain't do nothing, you're going home always. You innocent. You ain't do nothing. It don't make no sense to be afraid.
Right. And then when you get out, you drop the Animosity joint to go up.
And I dropped Animosity. I got buku hits.
Yeah.
I got over like 500 songs probably.
Do you feel like going to jail the second time helped you as well?
Yeah, it helped me better myself really. And like sit down and think. It give you a lot of time to think. Like, you know, you gotta chill out. Like, if this is what you wanna do, you gotta take it seriously, for real.
Yeah.